Hello, traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. Today, I want to talk to you about making money in two to three or four trades a day. I wanted to do this because I wanted to show you where it is that I put my sales in on this Euro USD, and you can see that I got two of them here with my take profit down here. Now, I'll show you the way that I'm doing this. I'll explain to you what this thick purple line is. These smaller lines are just more intermediate lines, but I'm going to explain all of this to you. I put in one of these at 1.2303 and one at 1.2305, and I have a take profit level of 1.2250. That is 1 pip less than yesterday's low. Laugh out loud, you can see where we got a little bit of a bounce. I'm watching Oprah as well, or I was watching Oprah. But let me show you what it is that I do. I'll shrink this for you. We'll get a new chart. We'll do it together and go from there. Now this is that 15-minute time frame. This is a longer term trend line that was on the daily chart. I've since made another one. You'll see it on the daily time frame. This is the resistance and support from yesterday. Let's go ahead and look at this on the hourly chart. That's the funny thing about a trader's platform. It's only a platform that a trader would understand. These yellow lines that you see here, these are just temporary points of support and resistance. Same hourly chart, I just drew the price action, blew the price action up a little bit more, and you can see how we are making our way towards my price target. And it may not hit for a couple of hours. I'm fine with that. I did hold this position from sometimes during the day. I think sometimes around noonish, 1, somewhere like that. I knew that it was going to roll over, and I did not expect it to hit take profit until probably somewhere this evening. Okay, these are the daily trend lines, and they've been going on for a while. I'll shrink that and show you that as well. This was the first trend line. Of course, it was broken somewhere back there, but I still like to keep it because my longer term trend lines, I tend to kind of keep those. Now these are the longer term trend lines and about where they start. Actually, I can make another one to include this one. I can also easily just move the trend line and encompass that price action, but I just chose not to. I just tend to make another trend line. So let's do this from scratch now. Now this is a little bit less confusing for you. Oh, this is the 5-minute time frame. Okay, 15-minute time frame now. Let's go ahead and do what we did yesterday so you can see what we are doing. You see where I've marked the resistance from yesterday? Now I'm going to mark the support down here. So that is how I came up with that. Now today I'm going to come and do the same thing, and we'll do that together with this. But I'm going to show you how it was that I took my trades last night. Now I saw this price action happening last night. I went ahead and went long and went to bed after that. Then I got an opportunity, as you see, to go short, and that was about my 2 trades for today. But this is what you want to look for. If you get the opportunity, right now it looks like we are starting a set of steps. If you're starting a set of steps, then a lot of times your price action does not go all the way to the top. In that case, and it's up to you, I just pretty much eyeball it. You can see where price came to last night before we started to get that reversible. One of the things that you can do is add a Fibonacci right here. So let's blow that up and add a Fibonacci. Okay, and you can see once we added the Fibonacci, it didn't even come up to the 61.8 retracement level. But remember, if you are in a set of bearish steps, then price will oftentimes go above yesterday's low and yesterday's close before proceeding in a bearish fashion. Now, a lot of times in your steps, you can look for price to exceed the high or the low of the previous day. And in this day, we are in bearish steps right now. So let's take a look at what happened last night. We got the rejection. This was 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Then this was 10. Price started coming back at 11 and so on. So around 2 a.m. Central Time this morning, we got this candle. Price fell to hell and it started back up in a bullish fashion. And again, I shorted this around noonish or 1, and I'm still in that trade, but I wanted to show you me in a trade live. Tonight, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until price falls below the low of today, and I'm going to look for an opportunity to enter long. Tomorrow, sometimes, probably around noonish or 1, anywhere between 11 and 1 Central Time, I'm going to look to turn around and short this same price action again. Sometimes during the night, I'll go long with enough of a drop and the candlestick confirmation. Usually I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame, and a lot of times that comes around 3ish in the morning, 2ish Central Time. It was somewhere between 2:30 and 3 Central Time. Now, looking on this same action on the 15-minute time frame, a lot of times during the Asian market, you have this kind of sideways price action. You can make money here, but as you know, I tend to stay out of this. This is where your opportunity came for short, knowing that chances were it was going to fall under the support of the previous day. However, I waited that out and looked for an opportunity later on. And you can see how for a while, so when you see your support break, a lot of times it's not wise to get in immediately, because a lot of times if you're willing to sit out and wait, you'll see that the market will give you a better entry opportunity. So around 2:15 Central Time, you got a better shorting opportunity. And here again, around 7:15, you got the opportunity to go long again. Guys, this is not rocket science, but it does involve discipline, and it involves the ability to wait. And it's hard to wait for these trade setups. So what I do, like last night, I was watching Back to the Future Part 2, one of my favorite old movies, while I was sitting up and waiting for price to get about where I wanted it to go. Okay, let's erase this old stuff and start over with today's. Okay, what we know for sure in a set of steps is that price will come above the previous day's low and oftentimes above the previous day's close before falling down and continuing the steps. Now, it can go anywhere from about 122.88 all the way up to almost the top of here before continuing on in a bearish fashion. But based on the way it did yesterday, I would start looking for a reversal above 1.2289-ish, somewhere in there. If you get that rejection on that hourly time frame, chances are you're probably going to be good for a good shorting opportunity. Now, one of the things I want to stress quickly is never buy near a top or never sell near a bottom. In a set of steps, that's the safest way to do that. However, chances are price is going to bounce back up on you before continuing on in a bearish fashion. Guys, this is not rocket science. However, it's like every other discipline. You must practice, drill, rehearse, and you must exercise patience and discipline when dealing with the market. You can absolutely do this. Have a terrific trading week.